You know what time it is, man. Red light. Red light means green light. Just want to welcome you guys to another episode of Chaotic Convos.
The Chaotic Crew is together once again to giving you another episode.
Time out, bro. No, I ain't see all that.
I'm Ash.
Oh, yeah, you definitely gotta know how to read.
Why
Come
you
on
can't
now,
teach
boo.
the man how to read?
I'm trying to teach a nigga how to read. I'm Ansel.
What's some of the terminology, bro?
Like, they gonna try to call her like a little tenderoni or something. That is so tired of me. Ow!
Hughley. Stop saying you want the lifestyle if you don't want to do what it takes to have it. And we got to pay for that.
Really?
You're so
Episode.
I didn't even realize it was the Pride here until like the middle of it, and by then I was already busy doing other crap.
Dang, I mean,
What's the significance of it? I mean,
What is it supposed to represent? And all that other stuff. I was trying to get somebody to tell me today.
it's
Never got around to telling me.
it's pretty simple. It's about being proud of your sexuality, because a lot of people, they were you didn't have that pride before because people tried to take it out of you. So it just represents being proud of who you are and living your truth and celebrating that.
So,
episode 31.
we got another episode? 31?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys a fun number fact for us there, Ansel, for number 31?
I sure do. So, like I said last week, so we know the number 3 is going to represent growth, expansion, energy, and everything like that. And then number 1, it symbolizes new beginnings, success, leadership, initiative, all those good things. So when you combine those two, it's just going to be like, new beginnings on a new path, which I definitely feel I have been exhibiting lately. I've just been really happy lately. So happy.
You happy, bro?
Such a good mood.
Aw.
What's up?
Yeah. I had a
Feel like
great.
everybody happy nowadays.
I feel like no, you're not happy.
Low key throwing shade.
Yeah, I'm
man.
happy.
I was
I
like,
ain't got no issues.
How y'all doing, man? How everybody doing? It's a little late. You know what I mean? At least for me, it's a little late. I know y'all probably just turn up hour for y'all. But
You know it.
how y'all doing, man? Everybody all right?
like I
Everybody
said,
good?
I am
I'm
doing really great. I had a great night yesterday. I went on a date with my little boo. Went to the this ice cream shop called Kelly's Homemade Ice Cream.
Oh, I saw that today.
It was really, really, really
Where's
good.
that at?
It's on Kareem Drive, which is off of Cimarron, East Colonial.
That's what's up, man.
It's very, very good ice cream. They make it all there in the shop, and we had a nice time.
That's what's up.
It's nice to actually go on dates, and it's just great. It's really great.
My dog glowing.
Like, I've really been having me a really nice time. Supposed to be going to the Orlando Eye for our next one, so that should be good.
Good times, man. Ash, you good?
I'm good. Like, great.
You good? Like great.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What we talking about today? What's the current chaos?
Well, once again, it's a lot of things that I want to discuss. I actually want to follow up on something that we discussed last week. Last episode rather. So Megan and Moneybag, as you all recall, I tentatively broke news that apparently they weren't together, and Ash, she found evidence that was quote unquote false. Now I'm here to tell you what the real tea is.
What's
But
the
where
real
you get
tea?
this? What's the source of this?
I have
tea?
sources. I'm going to provide the evidence of my sources in a few minutes. So, the real tea is that yes, Megan and Moneybag are quote unquote together, but it is strictly for, how should I put this?
Publicity,
Yes.
career growth.
Yes.
Man, that's normal though, right?
Megan actually has a real boyfriend. We'll call him her Sarafi. That was Nikki's man when she was, up and coming.
Sarafi,
Right?
Safari.
Whatever his name is. I don't know that name. I don't know that nigga's name. But how about this? Y'all knew what I was talking about, didn't
No,
you? Yes, you
Yo,
did.
so
'Cause you
Safari
corrected
got
me.
tunes, man.
You
He got
corrected me, so you
albums,
knew
yo.
who I was talking about.
Safari got albums, man.
Really?
Safari was writing for Nicki, yo. Allegedly.
I don't think that he was writing for her for all her stuff. I'm not going to take away from Nikki's talent, but I will say that that Megan is following the same model that Nikki followed when she was up and coming. She kind of had him off to the side while she let the rumors with her and different celebrity guys build up to help build up her
What rumors Nicki had with other guys?
when people saying that she was messing around with Drake and Wayne. That's why they actually said it on the damn song only.
Yeah, but hold on, man. That's different though. That's just rumors. But she is
Right.
with
The rumors
Moneybagg,
that
Exactly.
that's
she is seen
still
together with Moneybagg.
that's still publicity, and Nicki was being seen
Why?
with
Why you don't want
Drake.
Meg to be with Moneybagg? What's
Because
your
he's
issue?
ugly.
Moneybagg
And her
is
real
not
nigga,
ugly.
yes, he does. He looked like a damn.
I've seen him in person. He's
he-
not ugly.
Oh, Ash, I thought you had better taste than that.
I've seen him in person. That's
What-
why I can say that.
What is that? Okay, so that means that he gets photographed looking
That's
like a
just like
damn.
Jeezy. Jeezy is not cute to me in pictures, but I seen Jeezy in person, and Jeezy looked good in person. I'm
Young
telling
Jeezy?
you, yes, yes.
I
I
can-
never would have thought
I can kind of believe that. I mean, he all right.
Jeezy looked good in person.
I
So
think
what you
it's just
telling
the
me-
swag.
So what you telling me? There's a whole. She got a whole.
She got a
boyfriend
whole
at home
nigga. She got a whole nigga. This is him right here.
That's
I'm-
okay with her.
This man never brought a photo.
I got photos. This is him. His Instagram handle is hotboy_awesome. This is him. You can go ahead and scroll to the right.
Man,
Yeah,
let me go on this page.
So I always come, with the receipts. This particular post with her and her boyfriend right here. He in the caption he said something along the lines of, you other hoes mad and all this little stuff. So yeah, Megan, she got her real.
I have to
nigga
do
on
some
the side.
investigating.
Go ahead, do some investigating. That's fine. I did my investigation. The streets is hot.
Good for them, man. As long as they get in the bag, I'm pretty sure Buddy cool.
Get into
Right.
that bag.
If he accept it, then whatever. What can I say?
Hey, I mean, look, I don't blame Megan. I mean, I would have probably chose someone different than Moneybagg, but
Okay,
hey,
dude.
maybe he was just a person that was available at that time. you know. But in other celebrity news, I kind of struggle with whether or not I want to talk about this heifer because she gets on my nerves, honestly. But Kiki
Wyatt.
if only we didn't know Wyatt announced.
What is that? Who is this person?
She's one of the best vocalists of all time.
That's a lie.
What?
That is a
Sleep.
damn lie.
Her range.
That is a
Kiki's
damn.
range.
That's a damn lie.
Nah, bro.
But
That's up for debate.
that's actually not a
You ne-
debate. That's
Hey,
a damn lie.
You never heard anything by Kiki? You never heard any of her songs?
Kiki Wyatt
I'm sure
is
you have.
only known for
Gospel
2 cover songs. She's only known for 2 cover
Nah,
songs.
she's known for her range.
She's known for 2 cover songs. She did a cover of Patti LaBelle's "If Only You Knew" and hasn't stopped singing it for years.
She a gospel singer?
No,
Nah,
and she also
R&B.
she remade the song with Avant, "My First Love." You've heard that song before.
You heard it.
You've heard that song before, Phil. Every black person who was born after 1985 has heard that song.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay. But Kiki announced again that she is pregnant again with her 10th child.
Yo. What?
Most singers announce new singles, new songs, or new albums. Kiki announces new children.
Yo, she got 10 of them things?
She is getting ready to have her 10th child.
Yo, that's crazy.
And on behalf of Chaotic Convos, we are not issuing you a
What?
congratulations.
I'm issuing her a congratulations.
That is strictly on the behalf of Ashton.
What's
we
wrong
as a
with-
whole, we are not issuing you a congratulations.
That's a
If
lot
she
of
want to
kids,
have
man.
10 kids, if she got the money to have 10
She
kids,
does
let her
not.
have
The,
10 kids.
the problem is she does not have the money to have.
Yes.
10
But how you know
kids.
that though?
She is only known for people ain't playing My First Love like that.
I bet them streams up. That's a wedding song. That's always
She
getting played.
is not. It's a cover song, which means that
They
she's
playing
not.
that at weddings.
Which means that she's not getting that money for the royalties like you think, because it's a cover song. It's not really her song. So she does not have the money to support 10 children. You cannot love 10
How you
children.
gonna tell somebody that they ain't got the money to support 10 kids?
Because we're.
Yo, 10
Who?
kids, man. That's a lot.
Phil
One-
didn't even know
one
who
child.
she was.
Lot.
He even
What
know
that
who she
mean?
was.
Phil don't really know about nobody though.
No,
Living up
nah. Because I talked to my mama. She was like, "Who?" I said, "Mom, you know that heifer that's saying that song,
my
My
goodness.
First Love." She said, "Oh,
My
She
endless
ain't-
love or my first love?
no,
First
My Endless
Love.
Love is Luther Vandross."
Oh, okay.
No,
Oh, I
no.
don't know who y'all
No.
talking about. Let me,
You've heard the
Let me
song.
find-
We can
what's her
play it
name?
after the fact.
what's her name?
Kiki Wyatt.
If only we didn't know Wyatt.
Yeah, let me talk to Google for a second.
Really?
Y'all do y'all thing. Let me
I
see.
feel
what
like it is very irresponsible for her to.
If that lady want to have 10 kids, let her have 10 kids.
I feel like she is having all these children because she knows
And it
that she
takes
does
two.
not have a career.
to make kids. They don't take one.
And the man who keeps impregnating her, or I actually don't think that all those kids are from the same man. I don't know. I don't believe that's all them from all the same man. You can try to research this if you want to, Ashton. I haven't really done too much digging.
Yo, why was Kiki Wyatt on Cash Money Records, yo?
She was?
She was.
2001 to 2004, she was on Cash Money Universal.
I didn't know anything about that.
Yo, that's crazy. Go ahead,
I
Nate.
didn't know that
that
one.
is crazy. But yeah, I feel as if she's using these children as a way to distract from the fact that she only is known for those 2 cover songs, and she's just a big old flop all around.
Well, dang.
She is.
Why so harsh?
I'm so tired. I've been tired of her for a very long time. I'm tired of people talking about how great of a singer she is.
She is.
She-
Do you not think that she has range? Do you
See,
not think that she can sing?
I knew she had something to do with gospel, dude.
She can
sings some gospel
sing.
songs. She can really sing.
She can sing. She can sing.
So her and Avant has that song, My First Love.
Yes.
Yes. Now Avant is someone who actually has
Really?
hits.
Really feel.
I just gotta hear this melody, man.
In the
I
middle
just-
of the podcast, though,
Y'all just keep rolling, man. We here. We doing this. I want to find out who this person is.
you just doing a lot right now.
I guess. Well, she needs this money to support that 10th
This
child.
mom.
And can you believe she had the audacity to take a picture in a bathtub full of milk? She actually stole milk from her other children.
Oh,
Her
silhouette
other-
of a.
Yes,
Oh,
Phil.
okay. All right.
Yes,
That's
yes,
her.
Yes.
that's her.
Oh, okay. We
Yes,
good. We
but
good.
she
I didn't know
stole.
who that was.
She stole the
And she
milk
sang
from
that, though,
her
didn't
other
she?
children.
She did. She did a good job.
All right.
Yeah, whatever. She stole the milk from her other children and she poured it in that nasty bathtub with some rose petals to announce
Ansel, I'm
this,
done with you,
this
bruh.
pregnancy.
I'm gonna have to agree with Ansel, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't think she make it. I don't think she.
She is not
gotta-
making wise decisions. You can't love 10 children the same.
Man, why is y'all hating on this woman for having
You
10
can't
kids?
love 10 children
Here's
the
the
If
same.
she
question,
want to
though.
have 10 kids,
Here's the
let her
question:
have 10
Is
kids.
it from the same man?
We don't know. Questions that need answers.
Hell nah. I don't.
They're all different.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that the first 3 is from a different nigga. 'Cause I know she stabbed one of her niggas and she got locked up. That was actually what somewhat
what?
derailed her career. Yeah, you didn't know that?
What would it take for you to? What does a guy have to do, Ash, for you to stab them?
Well, that's actually a good question.
Ooh.
Because I've been hearing a lot of women stabbing dudes out here, man.
I don't know if I can stab
What-
a man. Like
what,
he
what,
would have,
what does he have to do for you to stab him?
he would have to have like a gun to my head, and I just got a knife in my hand and I stab him.
What? Really?
That's it.
He would have to be like really trying to physically harm me.
And so you stabbing a dude?
I had the potential to. I wouldn't. I would.
What
hopefully
is what is
wouldn't.
he?
I
What
ain't
is
just
this?
going
What does
around
he have to
stabbing
do?
men for no reason.
What would he have to do?
Women out here stabbing dudes like it ain't nothing.
I believe
me
in
see.
karma.
Stab. Okay, like so you mean like so like stab.
Dude, I done heard about a couple of dudes getting stabbed by chicks, man.
Now I mean I would cut a nigga easily. I could do that easily,
Crazy.
but that would be it would be like a disrespect type of thing. Like I either catch you in my house with someone else, then that's when I'm gonna come out.
I don't
swinging.
even think if I catch you in my house with somebody else, that I'm gonna stab you.
Well, that's if I would cut them.
That's crazy.
I would probably cut them, and I would have to. It would have to be in my vicinity.
I ain't trying to
know.
get stabbed, man.
Well,
That sound like it would hurt a lot.
Well,
Of
then
course it would.
then you better act right.
Right. Act right, and you ain't gotta worry about that.
That's facts, man.
I mean, it's true.
I mean, it's simple. It's a simple equation.
Act right. What act right mean?
But see, I don't know.
Act right.
What you mean? You said you don't know what act right
That's what I'm
means?
asking. What does act right mean?
You don't know what that means.
I mean, that could be
You
relative,
sound like a
man.
nigga that's gonna get stabbed.
I ain't trying to get stabbed, yo.
Because
Oh,
you don't know
Lord.
what it means.
Nah, what act
Then-
right mean for you? Act right can mean different things for different people.
That's true. This one girl, she was saying that she fully expected for her nigga to cheat on her because they was both young and all this stuff. So she fully expected that.
Wow.
So clearly cheating doesn't fall into that, not acting right thing for her.
How did that work out?
I don't really know, honestly. So I don't really know exactly what would be the violation for her relationship. So I don't know in that sense, because I don't know. I would have to personally interview a bird like that who
Yo, why you be calling girls birds?
who I'm no I mean because niggas could be birds too.
Oh man.
Birds are unisex.
Well, that kind of segments into what I wanted to talk about.
What we talking about?
So I don't know if y'all seen the post that was going around on Instagram.
I did it.
This. Oh yeah. I definitely want to talk about this.
What post? Fill me in, man. Backstory.
I guess Snoop Dogg had posted this, and it was like a picture of Keisha Kaur and Gucci Mane, and the caption said, "Everyone wants this, but what y'all forgot was she was with the wild Gucci on drugs Gucci, cheating Gucci, in jail Gucci, publicity with other women Gucci." This is Gucci after therapy, rehabilitation. This is a street man groomed in his 30s after he's been at his lowest. Point is, this is a rider who knew what she signed up for. UBs is with the next nigga after a couple fights.
Yo, that's love though.
What? That is not love.
That's love, man. What she did, that's love, man.
But no woman should have to go through all of that.
Even though you could argue
why
and
should a
say,
woman have to go through all of that?
even though you can argue and
To
say
prove
she
herself.
probably stuck around because Gucci got money, but if you really think about that, that's love, man. Because she is accepting this man for who he is. That's who Gucci was at that time,
Okay.
and she accepted him for that. And she held him down while he went away. And when he came back, look what happened. She got a good life. That's love, man. That is unconditional love. Loving somebody for who they are.
But
even
no
at their
woman
lowest.
should have to go through all of that, though.
Who says not? Why not?
What you mean? Why not?
Why not? She
Because you
made
should
that.
act right. You should act right from the get go.
And again, it goes back to what does it mean to act right? Gucci was being himself, right? In that moment in time, that's who Gucci was. He was immature. He had an infantile mind, and she accepted him for that. He went away, and she stayed loyal.
That was a good word, infantile.
And she stayed loyal. She stayed loyal, and look, she's reaping the benefits of that time that she waited for him. Ain't nobody saying that she probably had something going on the side with somebody else or whatever while he was away.
She probably did it. She sounds stupid.
Oh man, why that lady gotta be stupid?
No,
Maybe
one
she
thing, I'm
into-
not going through all that.
Maybe she into having women in the bedroom with them, man. We don't know their situation.
And and the thing about it is this, like, not every man is gonna do what Gucci did though. Like,
But Gucci did it.
okay, what that mean? That's like a 1% out of how many?
Yeah, but it takes for a man to go through something, man, for him to change his ways. And it seems like he changed his ways, and she chose right. She stuck around. What's wrong with that?
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
How you feel?
Okay.
Yeah, that's up for the call the lady a bird, man.
So
I'm not
seat
going
out.
through all that.
how I feel about it is, if you choose to be with a nigga who you know he raggedy, he messing around on you with multiple people, he not loyal, he on drugs, he doing all this and he doing all that, and you still want to be with that after you know he showed you who he was, then that's on you. I don't feel bad for you.
Facts.
I don't feel bad for you because you choose to be Big Bird and you want to be with this nigga because you talking about his love. And then you want to cry to your friends, your family, talk about how he doing this and doing that, but you know you're not going to leave him. Right? So, in that instance, I do not feel bad for you. However, if the person that you chose to be with, they led you to believe that they were going to do this and that, and then they ended up, you know, dogging you out, cheating on you. In the beginning, they're wrong because they sold you on a dream that they didn't give you. And so they're wrong for that. But if you, again, if you continue to stay with them, then it's back to you. I don't feel bad for you. You're stupid. You're over here tweeting, and I ain't talking about Twitter.
You really think?
I think a lot of that probably had to do with him getting locked up though, and her taking $1 million that he gave her and flipping that into $6 million.
Or you think Gucci stayed for that?
Wait,
Or
he
she
gave
stayed
her
for
$1 million and she flipped it?
Yeah,
Really? I didn't know that.
with her business, with the KOR cosmetic line.
I was about to say, I know she didn't flip that and would get them waist trainers.
Nah, the cosmetic line and I think the fitness line, all of that.
So what are you saying? by
She's a
saying that?
cosmetic line?
Mhm.
Who is buying her cosmetics?
Don't ask me.
So what are you saying? with
It was
that?
like lipsticks, lip gloss.
Something in the fish grease ain't right.
What are you saying by saying that?
What you mean?
You think they're together now because she took the $1 million and flipped it?
Like, yeah, because he's seen her potential. Because most females, maybe not. I wouldn't say most
No,
females.
I say most females. No.
But I mean,
But that post was basically saying that she made the decision to stay with him. Like, so she chose him, even through all that mess.
right. But I'm saying he probably chose to do good by her after he got locked up, and after he got out and seen what she did.
Maybe, but I mean, what they were saying and what they were describing it, Gucci was a clone, man. He completely did a 360 or on his life.
Yeah, he
Changed
was
everything.
one of those people that need to be locked up. He did.
I still haven't read his book, man,
he
but I want to
need to be
read his
locked up.
book. I
He
heard
has
his
a
book is
book?
really good.
Yeah, he does. I heard it was
Yeah.
good too.
I'm gonna read it. It's on my reading list.
Who ghost wrote that for him? 'Cause I know he didn't write it.
He had somebody to help him.
Help, right?
Of course.
They wrote it. They want no help.
Whatever.
They wrote it.
Whatever.
But I will say this, and I want everyone to keep this in mind, because they always talking about how, you know, women gonna hold a nigga down, and everything. You know, you hold a nigga down, you'll reap the benefits, all this crap. A nigga's not gonna hold you down. Niggas don't hold you down. Let me tell you, I'm gonna say it again. Niggas will not hold you down. I ain't never heard of a nigga holding someone down, ever.
Why
A
you-
nigga will not hold you down. If you disrespect that nigga one time, he out. He is out. He not gonna hold you down through some cheating and you being on drugs. You know how many crackhead women out here that they probably had a man, and as soon as they smoke that pipe, That was it for him.
Man, there's some people out there doing that.
Ain't no listen
If
again.
your old lady get locked up,
ain't no
you holding her
nigga
down. If your old lady get locked up, you
gonna
gonna
We
hold her down.
married. If that's my wife, I got no choice.
I about to say, cause
Okay,
see,
but the thing
oh,
is, like,
exactly.
men be expecting females to hold them down. They not married.
a nigga not gonna hold you down
That's
if
naive.
you go to prison, sis, and you know it.
That's naive.
It's a whole bunch of women. The most of the women in prison right now, they locked up because they did something to protect their nigga, who is currently with their best friend on the outside.
Well, as
So
his life.
sad. Nigga gonna hold you down. Stupid hoe, how you figure? Like Kai said. Please. But I will say, you know, you had actually a good point, Phil. You had a good point. It actually brings me to something else I wanted to talk about.
What's that?
Because I think there's a certain class of Negro that will hold you down. And
What class is this?
a lot of times they do tend to fall into the light skin category. I'm not trying to you know, be prejudiced or anything like that. But a lot of simp niggas I tend to know happen to be light skinned, so I'm just doing, you know, the averages. But I realize that, you know how you sometimes you want something in life, whether it's a person, a job, or just something like that, a blessing. You want a particular blessing, right? And for some reason, like, you know, you didn't get that job, or you didn't get that person, it didn't work out with you all.
Yeah.
But you see that someone else probably end up getting with them, or someone else got that job that you wanted. And I come to realize that sometimes the blessing that you thought was for you was really intended for someone else, because you didn't really need it like someone else needed. They probably needed a little bit more than you did. Which I realized that, you know, in my past relationship, how it ended up ending, you know, he got with this this bum.
Don't
this,
do that, man.
I'm
Every
doing it.
episode.
I feel like
I'm
you're
doing
going
it.
there. Don't do that.
Every
No,
episode.
I know, because listen, this is about growth. That was the
Yeah.
right. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
it's
about
about
growth.
growth.
So, you know, I was upset when that backstabbing ex friend of mine, she ended up getting with my old nigga. You know, I was upset about it. I was hurt and all this stuff. But the Lord spoke to me this past weekend, and he said to me, Ansel, not in the certain choice of words I'm about to use, but he spoke to me. He said, Ansel, you did not need that man like that bumhole needed him. And I said, Lord, what do you mean?
Why you?
And he reminded me, he said, that bum is still living with her mama in a 2-bedroom apartment with her Walmart part-time shift. And she needed someone who was going to help her get up out of that situation, because Walmart wasn't going to do it. She needed someone who was going to devote his time to spending money on her for everything that she needed, because she couldn't afford clothes. She couldn't afford shoes. She could barely feed herself.
Wow.
And her mom wasn't going to do it. So she needed someone who was going to lift her up of the streets of Broward County
Wow, man.
and bring her to a place of prosperity. And see, being that I'm a person who, I have a degree, you know, I have goals in life. I'm an independent person. I know my strengths. I know I'm going to be successful. I don't need a nigga to help me. I may want a nigga to be around, you know, to add to my happiness, but I'm going to be happy by myself. But see, she's not the type of person. So she needed him. That's why she had to steal him, because she needed him. She needed that blessing, you know? And that's why she's trying to get him to quickly impregnate her because everyone knows a baby is the biggest financial blessing that you can get. It can be the financial blessing or it can be a financial disastrous thing to your life. But since she's with a sent man that she knows is going to add more to her, you know, he's going to provide for her and that child. And if he tries to leave, that's a continuous paycheck that she will always receive.
Wow.
You know?
Not unless he don't pay child support.
Oh no, he's a simp. He's gonna pay child support. He's definitely gonna pay child support.
So dudes that pay child support are simps now.
No, I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that he.
Okay.
No.
He's light skinned, so he's
him being a simp and him being a good person that's gonna pay child support for his child are two different things. They're unrelated.
Got it.
But I know that he's going to pay that child support. She knows it too. That's why she got with him, because she don't really like niggas like him. She like a good old chocolate hood nigga with golds in his mouth and dreads. You know, she a Broward County hoe, and that's what she likes. So he's the complete opposite of that. But, you know, she's willing to sacrifice her sexual satisfaction so she can get off those streets of Broward County. So I just say this to, you know, to everyone listening, don't be mad. You know, be happy that you were able to help someone out, because you never know what people are going through.
Yo,
They pathetic out here. They pathetic.
this dude.
This man got on the whole soapbox just now.
I'm just saying, because, you know, I know there are some people that going through, so they want their Lord, why this happened to me? Why they gotta be happy? Listen, they not really happy. They not really happy. They not, because they know if they miss one dick down, they could possibly be on the streets. So listen, don't you worry about that.
I cannot do.
The Lord has better and greater for you.
I can't do.
I mean, there's some truth in that. The part about, you know, sometimes some things aren't for you, it's for
Right.
somebody else. You just gotta not lean onto your own understanding, you know.
I'm trying
All
to
the rest of
man.
that stuff, I don't know what that's talking about.
This man just went on the whole rant.
listen. I'm just saying.
Well then, Phil,
What's up? What happened?
I want to kind of touch on what we were talking about earlier today.
Which one? Which part? Oh, bang bang.
I don't know.
All right, so I got a
bang
question
bang.
for you. I got
All
a
right, what's
question
up?
for you. So.
I'm listening.
How do I want to put this? So, I don't even know how to word it, man. I honestly don't know how to put
All right,
question.
so
I don't know how to question.
If a straight dude says that he's going to the Pride Parade,
Mm-hmm.
does that mean that he's like low key undercover?
No.
I was saying the same thing, man. But see, I don't know.
No, I think a lot
He
of
wanted
people.
he maybe just wanted to support.
A lot of people they really misconstrue sexuality. Just because you're going to Pride does not mean you are gay. Being gay is participating in sexual relations with another person of your same gender. That's all what being gay is.
And that's why I was asking for clarification on the meaning behind the Pride Parade. Like, where did it start? Why did it start?
So people
And what happens when everyone get together and do that?
So people who identify as straight that go to pride parades, it's typically because they're close with someone who identifies as gay, lesbian, bi, transsexual, whatever, and they're lending their support. They're an ally. For
Okay.
instance, when Dwayne and Gabrielle went to Pride, the Miami Pride with Dwayne's son, because Dwayne's son is I guess he I actually don't really know what Dwayne's son he identifies as LGBT. That's all I know. I don't really know exactly what he categorizes himself as, but they went to the Pride to show support for him. The whole family went to show support for him
Okay.
because it's an allyship. So that's all it really is. You know, you don't have to be gay or bi or trans to go to the pride. I mean, all it is it's a parade. There's activities there. It's like any other parade, honestly.
Yeah, but all right. So it's like any other parade, right? So you know, if you go into let's just think of all the parades, right? So you got the Macy's Day Parade. Everybody's going there because they want to see the floats, right? That's really like the main thing for that parade. What other parades are there? You got Mardi Gras. You going to Mardi Gras? People are going out there because the whole idea and concept behind Mardi Gras is getting the beads and
Seeing
just
some
getting wasted.
titties.
Yeah, getting wasted and have a good time, right?
And then you have MLK parades.
What's that?
MLK, Martin Luther King.
Oh,
Martin Luther
okay.
King.
And you know what that's about. All right, perfect. So that's what I'm saying. So when was the Pride Parade created because when did it start? This is like back in the 90s, right?
Thought it just started in the 2000s.
No, the Pride Parade.
It's been going on for a
No.
while.
Oh, I ain't know.
No,
Because
Pride
it
is-
started because it wasn't accepted, right? It was something
Yeah.
that wasn't accepted. And
I want to say that Pride. I'm gonna look this up just to get clarification. I want to say it started in. Was it either the 70s or 80s? Let me Okay, so that's right. I'm still learning a lot of things myself. So Pride started, like I said, also to commemorate, coming out and being proud of who you are. But it started because of the Stonewall riots, and that was when this police raid happened in a gay neighborhood in Manhattan. So it was Stonewall Inn in Manhattan. So it was a police raid because they were raiding for gay people, and so those riots happened to fight against the police for discriminating against the LGBT community, and so that was how it ended up starting, and then it became symbolizing to that pride that we have in our sexuality and everything.
yeah, so it started
that
in the
makes sense.
70s.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had to, I knew that, but I had to try to remember. I just want to, research so I could just make sure I was.
All right. So with that being said, let's just go back to what Ash was saying and the point, what she was asking. Because all right, so you got the MLK parade. We know we're going to MLK parade because of what Martin Luther King did, and then
I mean,
the
white
floats.
people go to MLK parade,
Facts.
so that's it's the same thing. I mean, one, they're not black. I mean, a lot of white people, them saltines, they can be prejudiced. So, but they still going to the parade probably to eat some good food. They love
But
some,
what
they
if?
love some
All
Negro
right.
food.
So what if in this situation, right? Buddy didn't go. Buddy's not going with his friends. He's just going out there. Could that be a question of maybe he's interested? He doesn't really know. He's confused, maybe because he's not going with his friends per se. He's just going out there to the parade.
I mean, unless he's specifically going out there to suck a little dick, I don't see why. I don't see the importance.
Wow. Okay.
I don't see the importance of it because like I said there are events at the parades. There's food. I mean, if his motives for going there are sexual reasons, okay, well then yeah, he's on the DL. But if they're not, then he's just going to go.
All right, well,
Okay.
that's what I said, man. Everybody was just going, just go. The support.
I mean, a lot of girls love going to gay stuff for some reason. I don't know why.
You know what? Here's my question, right?
I have no idea why gay.
I got a
going to
question.
gay
I
stuff.
thought about this the other day. All right, here's my question, right? You know how we were talking about how when guys have girlfriends, right? Like they friends and they girls or whatever, and the girl, if they have a girlfriend, the girl gets mad about them having a friend. How does that work, yo? Is it okay? Is it okay for a guy to have another guy friend, or do you guys have to, or do they have to have girls that are friends.
Oh, you trying to say that in the equivalent of like
Right.
heterosexual relationship?
How does that work?
I mean, typically it's a lot of gay guys. I mean, they have other gay friends. It's it's always a strong possibility that they possibly messed around prior to your relationship. Is something to consider.
But is it like a stigma, like with the whole a guy having a girlfriend and type thing? You know what I mean? And
No, it's
having
not
other
a.
girls, is it like an issue?
No, it's not a because I mean how can it be? I mean we're all guys still. I mean
Just
that's
checking. I was wondering.
now I don't know how it is with lesbians. That's a little bit. Lesbians are a whole different breed. They can date. They can meet someone, date, and get married in the same week. That's a whole. That's a whole. I don't really know. I don't know what they do. I do know that lesbians are notorious for cheating. They can. Oh my goodness! So, but I don't know.
about it.
Well, anyway, man, support who you support, man. It's life. Enjoy it.
True.
Do
But
you?
that actually leads me to something I also want to discuss. 'Cause I saw someone on HBCU Confessions on Twitter. You should follow that. It's a really funny page.
Man,
by
I ain't
the
been
way.
on Twitter in a week, man.
See you ain't know. You
I keep. You know what? I'm gonna be real with you, man. I've been
What?
doing a lot of stock stuff, man. That's what it is. Like I've been trying to find screeners and all the other stuff. So every time I try to get on social media, I just end up doing other stuff and then I fall asleep.
okay? Well, this girl she posted a question at HBCU Confessions,
What's the question?
and she said that her line sister told her that prior to her and her boyfriend getting together, that she actually slept with her boyfriend, and she was debating on whether or not she was going to break up with him because he slept with her line sister before they got together. So, how do you all feel if you found out that one of your close friends slept with your significant other way before y'all even got together? How would you feel about that?
I mean, that was before me. I mean,
Ain't nothing I can do about that.
right.
I can't be mad about it. So what you're saying was the girl and the girl was marrying a guy that slept with her best friend,
Her line sister.
Alana's sister.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really be mad at that, man. How long ago was that?
It was like a year prior to them getting together.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
Can't be mad at that.
right.
My whole thing is, I feel like it could possibly be awkward if you still have a close relationship with your friend. You see them often, and then of course if you bring your significant other with you, that they're seeing each other. I don't know. It feels like
I mean, it could be a tough situation, but if they can handle themselves, then it should be fine.
I just don't know how I feel. How I would feel knowing that my best friend knows what my nigga's junk looks like.
That's crazy.
I just don't know how I would feel about it. It would just. I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, well, obviously she couldn't keep it.
Okay. I understand where you coming from now.
Exactly. But what if she left him? He wanted to be, but he right. See, it gets a little bit deeper. She left him.
I mean, it is what it is. Like, they're not together anymore. So, and you done found out after the fact. It's like, at this point, it's already said and done. And now, I can see if you find out before you get with him, then that's when you make your decision whether or not you want to be with that person or not. But if you
Right.
done found out after the fact, you done already did what they do with the person, and you done found out. I mean, hey,
It's
it is
over.
what it is.
I don't.
Moving
But
on.
but as look at it like this. So if your friend, she left him, right? She left him. She didn't want to be here, but he still wanted to be with her, and then he got with you. It's almost as if was using you in a sense to get back with. See, as I'm saying, 'cause
May not
I don't
necessarily
think
be
too
I
true,
don't
bro.
know, but see,
I ain't
could
thinking
be.
too deep like that.
It could
see,
be,
'cause see,
but
I'm gonna think deep like that. I'm gonna, be
I don't
uncovering
even
the
want to think
layers.
too deep like that because, like, that's when you start psyching yourself out of the
Yeah.
situation and nah.
And see, I don't know, cause I'm telling you, niggas be real slick. So you gotta think of certain possibilities.
Nah, man. It might just be somewhere they just like each other. You know what I mean? It could be, man.
I don't know. If you knew who my best friend was before you got with me after you slept with them, I don't know. I gotta question you. Why are you trying to go in the same circle? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think it's for me.
Was she on the big line? Was the line pretty big?
I don't know the line was that big. And that's just, if it was a smaller line,
Right.
when, you know how it goes, as you gonna know who's on that line. So I don't feel like, okay, well, you just trying to go through the whole line, see.
But
who
then
was
it's
sick.
also but then the thing is, it's like it's also like you know your line sister. So if you know one of your line sisters, one of them types that get round like that, then you can't even really.
Well, she said that because part of the reason why she wanted to break up with him, because she said that before he got with her, he slept with a lot of people that she either knows or knows of.
It got to be a small school then.
Right. So that's it. See, I would rather that be a mystery. Like Mario wanted and said, I don't want to know.
For me, I don't like to talk to nobody that I even know that they know somebody that I even know somebody that they used to talk to. Because it's like, even if I know of you, I'm like, nah, I ain't with it.
Yeah, because that's a good way to make sure.
Because people try to make up all type of stories and come with all these
They do, and sometimes some of those stories are true.
situations that you don't want to hear nothing about.
So it can get really messy. I just I don't think that's for me. I don't know if I would break up with him because she said they've been together for 3 years. After a year, I pretty much like you. So 3, you have already been intertwined within my life. So I probably wouldn't leave you, but I'll feel some type of way for about a month, maybe.
All right, check this out.
What's up?
So, as you know, I don't really do too much. Well, actually, I don't do Instagram at all. I don't even know where I am on my 60-day rid myself of Instagram thing. I do a little bit of Twitter, but I spend a lot of time on YouTube, man, because I got this hour commute to work now. So I'm on YouTube a lot. So I just be finding some videos, man. And I found this one video, right? Mm-hmm. So like everybody in here is kind of involved romantically with somebody and on some level. I'm not saying one level, but at some level. So I just want to share this video that I came across, man. And I just want y'all to react, man. I'm gonna give you the summary, some little points, and I just want y'all to react. Tell me what you think, how you feel about it, whatever. But basically, the video was 10 things all happy couples do sometimes. All right, got that? So it says, the real key to effortless romance is simple. Be with someone who has the same sense of humor as you do.
Yeah, that's true.
If you and your lover laugh at the same cat copulations, that's a great start right there. If you feel like your relationship turned from playful to teasing to rude insults that are only presented as a joke, it's time to talk to your significant other about it. So basically, what they were saying was the key to having a satisfying relationship is you kind of got to make fun of each other.
Roasting.
Yeah, kind of like, you know what I'm saying, a little banter back and forth. It's sustainable. They say you got to be able to make fun of each other. But when it starts to get too out of hand, then you need to sit down and talk to them about it. You ever been in a relationship where y'all kind of make fun of each other?
Yeah, because I like to joke so much. I play so much.
Yeah, I have been.
How did that work out? Not so good? Did you take it too far?
Because the thing is, with me, at the time when I was in that relationship with that person, I was insecure about certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're insecure, people try to joke with you. You like, okay, how ain't really that funny. And so, he was just joking with me, but then I would say something back that wasn't a joke. Because I'm like, you hurt me, so I'm gonna hurt you.
See, I'm not going that far, but I do have a slick mouth.
It's just to say my mouth is really slick myself, so
I mean, I was kind of in a situation where I kind of took it too far.
I can see that.
What
I
you?
kind of took it, but I didn't mean to
I can
take it.
see
It
that.
was just so
What you
funny.
said?
It was just so fun. I don't think I can talk about it.
No, don't talk about it.
The girl I was seeing at the time, she didn't really have no ankles, right? Like she had ankles, right?
Cankles?
Like she was like,
She
you know what I'm
had
saying?
cankles.
I don't know, but I used to ask like, where your ankles at? You know what I'm saying? And so we was in Target one time, and I was going too hard, and I just was dying laughing. I think I took it too far, man. She got mad at me about
it was your laugh.
Yeah, I was laughing hard. I was like all in the aisles laughing.
See,
I think I took it too far.
See, I feel like you have to know, in order for that to work, you have to know your significant other. You have to know what you could joke them on and some things that are sensitive subjects. Because see, I knew when I would say certain things, if he would get like really quiet with a stupid look on his face, oh, you and your feels, you got hurt. Let me stop talking.
yeah, like don't be laughing all down the aisles and all that. Nah, come on, now we in
And I ain't
public.
let it go for a while, man. I kind of stuck on it for.
Yeah, that's doing too much.
I didn't mean to, man. It was just funny. All right, hold on. Let's keep going. So, it also says routine tasks like washing the dishes or cleaning the apartment make partners come together as a team and therefore have a positive influence on their sense of partnership and understanding.
Yeah. That's definitely true. One of the best times that I had was like when we would clean the house together. Like that was like some really good, that turned me on actually.
Ash, how you feel about that? Do you feel growth and companionship in doing chores with your significant other?
I can see that.
Yeah, you can see that?
Yeah.
What you like cooking in the kitchen?
Now I
Yeah,
know
I'm cooking it.
I know that's would you if your man wanted to help you in the kitchen, would you let him? Cause I know how I feel about it, cause cooking, that's my thing. And when I'm in my
if he know
groove-
how to cook.
Oh, so you would let him?
If he know how to cook, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's.
In my significant other, we used to do the lawn together. Or we have an agreement where she cooks and I wash the dishes.
That's good.
That works. It works.
Yeah.
All right. What's next? It says when you spend a lot of time together, you start taking little things for granted. So if you need to refresh your relationship or keep it on a high level, simply start saying thank you. You feel like at some point in your relationship when you were together, you felt like they were taking you for granted?
Yes. And that was one of my biggest things because, me giving him a ride to work or picking him up from work and you get into my car and you not saying thank you, but you just instantly just start telling me, they were just talking about this and I'm like, okay, well, hey to you. Thank you for picking me up. I'm like, I don't feel like I'm being appreciated because I had to get out my damn bed all times of the night to come pick you up. And you can at least say thank you.
Thank you goes a long way.
It really does.
That's the reason why I don't cook for niggas.
Because they don't say thank you?
Not being appreciative.
So dudes haven't been appreciative to you because when you cook for them.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I don't believe that, man.
All right.
Somebody had to say thank you. Ash, I appreciate you making this meal for me.
Nah.
Never? Yo, that's wild, man.
Now, I will say this. Whenever I cook for him, he did say thank you every time. I will say that.
All right. It also says when you spend a lot of time together, you start. Well, we had that part already. Okay, it says a little separation of at least a few days will give both of you new topics to discuss and teach you patience. That just goes back to me saying sleeping in separate rooms, man. It works. Little time apart. Ash, Ansel, what you
Yeah,
think?
that's like
I mean, I believe in like a man cave. You can have your little man cave, you know, where you go and chill out or whatever like that. But I just feel like why sleep in separate rooms?
How would you feel if he was under you all the time? Do you feel like you need to be separated a little bit?
That's
I
when I just
can't-
leave the house.
I can't have a nigga under me all the time. I need to be free. I came in this world by myself. I'm leaving by myself. I need to be by myself sometimes.
That's when you just
Okay.
leave the house and do your own thing. I'll be back.
Okay.
You know, distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Right. We almost done. Let me wrap it up. All right. Constructive criticism that helps you grow as a person or as a couple shows that a person feels safe in your presence and isn't afraid of open communication.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
rolling with that? They can give you some constructive criticism, and you good with that?
Yeah, sometimes I do need to be put in my place. I can get a little rowdy.
If you feel content, if you feel content,
You know,
go ahead.
because that always leads to that. Put in your plan. That lead to some sexual stuff sometimes.
Well, sometimes you need to get pinned up against the wall or something. You know what I
I
mean?
ain't say all that.
Okay.
But she ain't denied. Let's continue.
If you feel,
I can't deal with y'all.
If you feel content next to your boyfriend or girlfriend, even if you don't talk, hold on to them and never let go.
That is so true. I actually, in my journal, I would write about him years ago. I would say, you know, some of the best times is when we just sitting there watching TV. You know, we just quiet and just chilling, but we just enjoying each other's presence.
like that.
Enjoying the energy.
I
How
really
you feel about that?
love that.
I'm with it.
Or we could be like, you know, he could be doing his own thing, like, you know, on his computer. I'm on my phone, but we in the same room, but we still, it's like, you know.
With kids, they call it parallel play. When the kids are in the same room with each other, but they're just playing with different toys. And it's a good feeling, man, when you can just sit and be quiet with your significant other. You ain't really got to talk about nothing. All right, if you really want your relationship to work, forgetting about your phone from time to time is absolutely necessary.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So would you turn your phone off, though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You turn your phone off for your significant other?
I mean, I don't want to turn my phone completely off because I'm always, you know, trying to be cognizant of possible emergencies. I just put it on silent, put my phone, my watch on silent too.
Got it.
Or put it on do not disturb. Shoot.
Last two. They say you got to play some video games together. They say playing video games together has a huge effect on your relationship. Any kind of video games. Don't matter. It could be arcade, virtual reality.
I agree with that.
I can see that.
You'll pick up the sticks. They say, I know you play video games. You'll pick up the sticks?
Yeah, I used to play video games all the time when I was little.
That's-
Like middle school. I had a PSP.
we could definitely play games. What was the Black Mirror episode, Phil?
Man, what?
Yo, that's sick,
We could
man.
definitely play some video game. What's up?
Sick, man. That's sick. All right, last one, man. It's saying trying new things is always exciting and fun, but when you do this with someone you truly love, your connection becomes 10 times stronger. So basically, it's saying, like, go out, try to find new things to do, but doing with your significant other. You think that's some truth in that?
Yeah,
Going out
because
with
you're,
someone.
you're sharing these new experiences with someone that you truly care about. And so, you know, you all always have that memory together. You know, you're going to connect that good feeling with someone that you love.
Facts. I don't do new stuff, so I gotta work on that part.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Look, man, I like to sleep.
Me too.
We all do, but you have to, you know,
Yeah, you gotta get
you
out.
got to
and do
get
stuff.
out, branch out.
It's facts. That's facts. That's it for me, man. The 10 things, you know, you need to do to sustain a happy relationship, man. I think it's some truth to that stuff.
It definitely is. I was able to relate to every single one of those, especially that I'm saying that cleaning the house with I don't know. I mean,
What y'all was doing?
maybe I might
y'all
be
was
weird.
cleaning?
I don't know. Maybe it was that players. I don't know. That was
Dude said the plan.
Like, you know what?
over there getting the dust out.
Girl, that I'm telling that turn. I don't know. It's something about seeing a man clean. I don't know.
Wow. Wow, bro.
I can't do.
I don't know.
Is there anything else before we wrap it up, man?
Nah.
Any other topics that we need to hit? Any more current chaos?
I
Just
think
to,
that's
just to
about
bring
it.
it back to stop having all them damn kids. After, honestly,
If she want to have that many kids, let her have that many kids.
after you have had 3 children, you are not getting no more congratulations. You gonna get a again or a
Because back in
really?
the day, our grandparents and great grandparents was having all them kids.
Back in the day,
really were,
milk
man.
cost 10 cents and bread cost a quarter.
Okay.
This ain't the back of the day no more.
I feel like
If
it's
you
because they have
having-
nothing else better to do, though.
Exactly. You having 10 kids in 2019, then you
Let them
something
people
wrong
have
with
their
you.
big families.
If you still smoking crack in 2019, something wrong with you, man.
Man,
Hey, I told
There's a
you,
lot of stuff. If you still
What?
doing a lot of stuff in 2019, man, look, man.
crack is a classic. It ain't going out of style. But having
I feel like a few more years they're gonna put a limit on how many kids you can have, man. That's just me, though.
that's what China does.
Yeah.
if they want to have that many kids, let them have that many kids.
Who gonna support these kids? No, you gonna have to listen. If you want to have all them kids, you need to
I'm
be
pretty
showing,
sure that Kiki White is not dependent on the government to support her and her 10 kids.
Okay, all right.
I would if I was her.
Then that means that them children aren't being fed properly. They're not being clothed properly.
Wow.
I
We
doubt.
don't know how much money this lady
I
got.
doubt that she has 10 bedrooms in her house.
Speaking of that, dude, you know you get internet for $10 if you on Snap.
Yeah, I saw. I heard that on radio
Oh, yeah, I did.
advertisement the other day.
It's $10 internet.
But I'm sure that's some dial up speed.
Nah, they give you 1 terabyte of data or something like that. I need to give
How you get? Hold
Anywho.
on. Wait a minute. Hold on. No, we gonna.
You
we
heard
gonna,
me.
We gonna carry this on for about 2 more minutes.
What?
How are you going to be on food stamps and you over here getting terabyte of data for your
Right.
Wi-Fi, your cheap Wi-Fi?
Hey, man.
No. Why
They
you
getting
need
it.
Netflix and
getting
you
it.
on no?
They getting it. $10. I need to figure out how I'm gonna get me this $10 internet.
I'm still trying to figure out how they get iPads in prison. I'm trying to figure that out too.
My brother
Man,
got a
whatever.
tablet.
I'm not-
That's why I emailed him.
How?
See?
They have tablets in prison.
Oh, see?
How much? I know they charging
$100.
$100 for the tablet. How much for the data?
I think they have free Wi-Fi, but you have to pay for the stamps.
I don't believe that.
To send the emails back and forth.
I don't believe they getting free data. Free
They're
Wi-Fi.
not paying for the data.
Really?
They just pay for the stamps to send it back and forth.
We paying
They have
for
Wi-Fi.
it out these taxes.
Nah, dude. Prison systems don't. They charge for everything, man.
I'm telling you, I write my brother got a tablet.
I'm just finding hard to. I believe you, but it's
Child, that's
Anywho,
fine,
let's wrap this up.
wrapped up.
This is another episode of Chaotic Convos. If y'all have any feedback or comments, concerns, questions that y'all have for us, y'all can email us at chaoticconvos@gmail.com. You can also DM us, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Chaotic Convos.
All that.
If y'all want to follow me personally, y'all can follow me at It's Ash Yup, ITSASHYUUP.
Yep.
And as always, you can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Ansel D'Angelo. That's going to be DEANGELO. I appreciate every follow. Please contribute it to the growth of my social media. I love you all.
Listen, man, I don't have any social medias right now. I just do a lot of YouTube, so whatever. But on a lighter note, you can open a brokerage account and you can trade commission free
I know that's right.
at all of these online brokerage accounts. So whatever. No more Robinhood. You can go to TD Ameritrade. What's the other places? I use TD. Some other places. Anyway, follow me on Twitter at Hughley_Philip and Instagram at Hughley143. I'll be back on in probably another 2 months, man. Julian, man, I ain't avoiding you. I just ain't on Instagram. You've been sending me messages. Holla, man.
Bye.
We out.